Hi Aries, welcome to your March general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aries. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in Aries. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Aries and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid. This means during this reading you may feel like the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Alright Aries, let's get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy before we get into the cards. So take a moment right now to deep breathe, relax, and get into the vibe and the messages. Let's tune in. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right on in and see what's going on for my Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anyone dealing with an Aries, what do you need to know about your love life at this time in the month of March? What is happening and unfolding? And with this reading, Aries, I am tuning into an energy that's in or around your psychic energy of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you are single or you're taken, whether you're together or apart from this person, who's coming through and why, and what does Spirit want to tell you about them. It is safe for you to love. It says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so I definitely feel someone here, whether it's you or someone else that you have feelings for, that you're starting to like. It feels in the very, either like first 1 to 3 months, first 6 months of getting to know this person, but there's still a block. And it's a block in someone's heart chakra. And it's almost as if someone's afraid to open up, someone's afraid to trust. And I'm not judging anyone here. It is completely reasonable with people who went through completely devastating type of things in love and romance, just disappointments, a lot of duds. I can see why there's a wall here, but someone in your energy wants you to know that it is safe for you to love. Okay, let's keep going. Tell me more. What does Aries need to know in their love life, Spirit? The Shield. Ooh, you are safe from harm. I believe Scorpio got this card. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Scorpio. So that sign may mean something to you guys, whether you have it strongly in your chart or you're dealing with a Scorpio. You know, even if some of you are single right now, okay, and it's almost as if you're afraid to get back into the dating world because, again, everything I described just a few minutes ago, the disappointments, the failures, the hurts, the betrayals, I do want you to know that there is a spirit guide, an ancestor I'm feeling almost for some of you, or maybe a passed down loved one that is protecting you. I do feel almost as if through this message here, your spirit team wants you to know that if there was difficult karmic relationships you came out of, you had to go through, I do feel that Spirit wants to tell you, God wants to tell you that that karmic debt has been paid. So it's almost as if whatever contract you had to sign off of with the lessons you've learned, that has been clearing from your energy, Aries. Now, for those of you, again, who are starting to talk to someone, have been talking to someone, they feel very protective of you. They want to guard you. They want to, I do feel an energy of really wanting to solidify something between the two of you, having a serious eye on you. And I wonder if some of you guys are going to have a pretty serious conversation coming up and they're just going to let it all out there. Look, I really like you. I want to have this with you. I feel as if there's something here, but more importantly, I feel as if they want to convey that they're not looking to hurt you, they're not looking to play you. Because I do feel that suspicion around the connection here. But with these two cards, you are safe from harm. God, Spirit, the universe would not allow someone to come back into your energy that would repeat lessons or similarities of the past. All right, tell me more. What does this person want to tell Aries? I will fight for our love. Aquarius got this card. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, if you have strong Aquarius in your chart, I suggest checking out the Aquarius reading to see if there's messages for you there. Someone's going to fight for this for you. Someone wants to put the effort, the dedication, the time, the energy into this to show you, Aries, that they want this, that they are prepared to go through whatever they must go through. But again, whether this is you or the other person, someone here has to meet the other person halfway. And maybe something's happening in March that makes someone feel really solidified to open up to this, to trust this. I don't know, it's almost like a final step that someone needs to see, or like a final test that someone is showing that they're going through and proving in the favor of the other person. And that's making them open up. I'm seeing someone that may drive a red car, and someone that has really strong shoulders, sexy shoulders maybe. Maybe someone has a shoulder tattoo or a birthmark on their shoulder. I'm also feeling kisses on my shoulder and my neck, which is what something they may do or you do for them. But all right, let's jump into the tarot. With the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Aries? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? A lot of pentacles so far. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Doesn't have to be the case, of course. People just like to hear the astrological connotations of the cards. Okay. Yeah, they want to offer something here, and they see there's potential. They see your worth, Aries. Trust me, I do feel as if this person does respect you. You know, if your story is someone that doesn't respect you, doesn't honor you, doesn't cherish you, I don't think this is your message. This is someone who wants to give and wants to give their all into this because you're worth it. They see that. And even if it's just in the beginning, they already can tell there's something special about you, Aries. Wow. And you also officially have 333 in the spread. So you could be seeing 333 as a number confirmation from Spirit, the universe. Your birthday could be April 3rd, April 13th, perhaps March 23rd or March 30th for some of you guys. But bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. And there's two pages here. Someone could be much significantly younger in this connection. There could be someone that has kids. But I feel with this Page of Wands that this excitement when they met you was almost instant. As if after the first time they met you, after you guys started talking for a bit, they were already excited to tell people about you, about how they met you, about what you're like. Just a lot of excitement when they see that you texted them, when they see that they called you. Maybe for some of you with this Page of Wands, you met doing a certain project or going on a certain trip or hosting an event or going to some sort of party. I'm almost hearing music festival for some of you guys, whether someone does that for a career or, again, it's setting up the situation of where you guys met. But the fire was there, and it was almost instantaneous as far as clicking. It just feels like clicking. The conversations were exciting. I do feel communication has been pretty solid between the two of you. Yeah, maybe someone's at work and can't text for a few hours, but they'll always text you by the end of the day. They don't want to leave you hanging. So with this fire energy, I do feel this attraction, this excitement, and this passion here. Let's jump right on in. How they feel about you is the Four of Swords. Libra energy, and this is kind of correlating with the it is safe for you to love. So Aries, if this is them, right, the one with the wall, the one with the guard, they've been thinking a lot about if it is time to finally open up. And with the swords energy, it's about communication, it's about thoughts. So I do feel as if in their heart space, they felt like they may have had to hold back what they honestly feel about this connection, how they feel this can go between the two of you. But the more they get to know you, the more they hang out with you, the more they're having faith in this. You make them feel at ease. I don't know, you're not with the Four of Swords. They don't have to stress out about you. They don't have to worry about you. Maybe that was some sort of thing someone dealt with in the past where there was always suspicion, there was always doubt. But with you, they're at ease. Now, also, if you're the one with the guard, they're trying to figure out and feel out how they can get you to open up, how they can get you to trust. Because it's really clear that they feel some sort of pull towards you. They feel some sort of, well, fight. I mean, with even this card here, right? Maybe they feel right now because of some sort of change in communication, or maybe because, again, this is starting to approach a transition within the connection that they want to start making. They may have felt like they need to give you your space to figure things out, to see if you're going to do with anything, if they put the ball in your court, to start communicating, to start reaching out. I do feel honestly here for some of you guys that someone felt as if they've done a lot to make you feel safe, to make you feel secure, but again, they don't know if you truly trust them. And again, if it's vice versa, take it like that, right? But there is someone who has been alone for some time, who's been maybe single for some time. And maybe the thought of being single was very comfortable for someone because then I don't get hurt. If I open up my feelings, if I open up vulnerably, that's where danger may happen. But I do want to say that someone is trying to break that wall. So this can start to build up. But there is something someone feels like they've had to hold back. We're not safe to say. But I feel through this message, I think Spirit is trying to give that push. God is trying to give that push to open up. I keep on getting drawn to that mosaic window right there. Someone could live by a church. That is gorgeous. But really, I think that this is conveying God's Spirit's thumbs up to you about this, or thumbs up to them. What they think about you is the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Now, even with all the pentacles here, some of you could have met at work, or again, through a project, collaboration, volunteer work, something like that, right? But they want to work on this. They want to build this. They want a partnership through this. They think it will be successful. Out of everything that they've analyzed from this connection here, they think it could be something that could last between the two of you. There is someone that thinks you're very talented, very gifted. For some of you, it could be artistic endeavor from what's kind of portrayed here. I'm also seeing like home design, home renovation. I'm seeing, for someone, even architecture, just design in general. That could even be fashion for some of you guys. But you are talented. You are gifted. This could also mean that someone may think that someone is kind of in the prioritizing their career right now, prioritizing their work. And maybe there's some sort of project due, some deadline due. And that is why someone has been a little bit more guarded and not moving things forward in regards to love and romance, taking it to the next step. But I do feel like once that project is over or done with, there's going to be a lot more time for the two of you. I see that as well. But mainly, generally, for most of you, yeah, it's about wanting to put the effort in, thinking that they're ready and prepared to put the effort in. And I just want to point out, I've never really seen this with this card before. But you see those two candles right there on either side? If you need to pause the video, go right ahead. Someone may think this is a significant connection already. And for some of you with those two candles, someone may think of you as a sort of a connection of a twin flame. Whether they believe in twin flames, they use a different word. It's that chemistry, it's that passion, it's that fire that they feel specifically with you. What they like the most about you is the Chariot. Cancer energy, Sagittarius energy for me as a reader personally. You're on the go. You are ambitious. When there's something that you want to achieve, something that you want to succeed in, you make it happen. Through the good and the bad, even if you get rejections, even if you get no's, you find another way. And with that power and that determination, they find it very, very attractive. With the Chariot too, could indicate that you do relatively live close to this person. You may live in the same city, only a few minutes away, and so it's easy to access to travel to you. But the Chariot is a warrior spirit. It's a fighter spirit. And they may view you as being very strong, which in some ways they admire, definitely. I think the part where they kind of start to, waver in that is when the guard is too much up front, right? Sometimes they may feel as if you are trying to avoid them or just trying to disconnect or distract yourself from this. Now, others of you, they may just view you as something worth fighting for. This connection is worth fighting for. To go for it. To be direct. They may know you're not looking to play games and you're not looking for someone that's passive aggressive. So maybe during this time where they felt like they had to hold back, they're getting more and more uncomfortable with just directing it all towards you, zeroing in on you, Aries. With the Chariot too, they may have car problems, car issues, or don't own a car, and you may own a car, so it's almost as if they can always rely on you for a ride, for you to pick them up, and you're always willing to do it, or just come over to where they live. And that's something they do appreciate. But for most of you, they just sense your power, they sense your presence, they sense your determination, and they really like that. But what they don't like about you, Aries, is the Two of Pentacles. More Capricorn energy. So for some of you, they may not know what you want. For some of you, you may be juggling multiple things right now. Again, for some of you with the career type of aspect. You may always have a lot going on with projects that it could be part of your job. So they may find you to be always busy for some of you guys. But for most of you, what I'm getting with this Two of Pentacles, yeah, maybe because the conversation hasn't happened, because it hasn't really been communicated fully, someone doesn't know what you want. Maybe they feel like you go back and forward. They're really hoping you don't have a choice between them and someone else. And if that's not so much the case, maybe again, from the past being so hurtful and disappointing, it's almost as if you don't know what to do as far as your past experience with love and romance and what could be. It seems like a big risk to rely on what could be to move forward with this person. And they don't want you to feel that way. They want you to feel safe. They want you to feel secure around them. Someone could have back dimples, lower back dimples that they find very attractive, or just someone's back in general. What they like the most about this connection is the Page of Pentacles. This is promise. They see promise here. They see potential here. They see worth here. And they want to start doing those steps into showing you that they care about this, proving it to you. Earth energy is tangible energy. By buying you gifts, by paying for dinners. If they can't drive, then paying the bill for gas if that's what you ask for. But with this Page of Pentacles, for the first time in a long time, it seems, especially with the Four of Swords, for someone here, they haven't seen the willingness from themselves to make as much effort until they met you, Aries, in dating in general. There's something about you that's sparking more of a devotion, more of a want to do something to fulfill this. Even if it has been baby steps, I feel as if they're adding up. I do feel that with this Page of Pentacles, it's like how I'm viewing this is the person holding the pentacle, you're the pentacle here. And they have a serious eye on you and want to grow this and expand this. I think for some of you too, Aries, you do things, although they may be small, they may not be grand gestures of love, huge confessions of love, it means a lot to them. Maybe by texting them every day, by sending good morning texts, by coming over when they are feeling like they had a bad day. There are things that you have shown them that is making them feel more safe within this connection. Safe to trust you. You're loyal, you're generous, and you give your all when you feel as if there's something that is worth giving your all to. And I think both of you are starting to discover the true potential within this. What they don't like about this connection is the Three of Cups. Cancer energy. So someone here still feels as if this connection is still pretty casual, isn't official. There may be someone who doesn't like to go out as much and the other person does. And that may just be some sort of compatibility issue someone may feel. You know, for someone, whether it's you or the other person, I'm feeling someone that doesn't like someone else's friend group that much. Maybe they think they party too much, or maybe they're like, I don't know, just a little bit not their vibe in general. And if that's how they view you and your friends, they may think you are way more interesting than your friends, way more, I don't know what the word is. It's almost like you're way more deeper than your friends, they may just say. But for most of you, yeah, it's just the casualty of this connection, and it still hasn't progressed into a solid commitment, an exclusive commitment maybe. Maybe there's someone that said they wanted to keep their options open, but that's not vibing with the other person at all. And if that has been the case in the past, I think whatever's happening in March now is shifting that for sure. And maybe they just use that as a defense mechanism to keep them safe within love and romance. Highest hopes is the High Priestess. Pisces energy, Cancer energy for me as a reader. They're hoping everything that they feel about this connection, everything that they foresee from their own daydreams, from their own fantasies, from their own visions of what you two can have, can actually be a reality. If there are things that haven't been spoken, haven't been said, they're hoping that anything that has been hidden, that has been unseen, will be revealed. And that their intuition will be proven correct about this situation. They want to crack the mystery about you, Aries. Whether that's just why is it with Aries, I feel so much more strongly about doing something about this, fighting for this. I'm hearing I have nothing to hide, which is something they may tell you in the near future if this serious conversation does happen between the two of you. I do feel someone has been catapulted into a spiritual awakening, whether that's one of many you've had or they've had, or just a very significant one. And they've been doing research about soulmate connections, about deep soul resonance with two people, maybe even, like I said, research about twin flame energy. Because there's something about you that feels very, very different than anyone else they've connected with, even if they have been in a serious commitment before, even if they have been married before. There's something different about you, and that's what they're trying to figure out. deepest fears is the Empress. A very interesting card placement. Taurus energy, Libra energy. Now, for someone, I do feel a fear of having children, just in general, whether someone doesn't want kids or someone may be afraid that they're pregnant unexpectedly or that they could get someone else pregnant unexpectedly. Now, if there is some sort of conflict between the past and the present someone may be having, it could be with the person they have children with, knowing that that person will have to be a part of their lives in some way because of the fact that you have children, and that person may be a little bit difficult, stubborn. But with the Empress here, I do feel overall what this is they're afraid that they're not going to get their manifestation, their harvest, their fruition with you. That everything they feel so strongly with, it's not going to happen. With the High Priestess, this is what they envision, this is what they hope for, this is what they sense. But the Empress is grounding it, making it come to life. And they're afraid it's just never going to come to life. Or that even, with the Empress, Aries, they may feel or worry that you don't see them as part of your overall plan of what you want in your life right now and what you want to create in your life right now. And they do find you intimidating. They do find you to be very beautiful, very handsome naturally. And that just adds on already to the power that they felt with the Chariot. So maybe even bringing this conversation with you, they may find a bit scary at first. So they're hoping that they don't let their intimidation overcome what they know they must do in order to have this with you. All right, Aries. To see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen, are they going to do anything about this? Are they going to bring this conversation up? Are they just going to let it fade away? We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. Pull some more cards as well to dive deeper into this. If you have more questions, let's get them answered. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Aries, I really hope that this reading has resonated with you. I hope it's provided you with confirmation, clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever is going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.